This is the Able Carry Max, a bag that's made from killer materials, has loads of awesome organization, has a great medium to large range in terms of packing, has a very comfortable harness system, and is overall just a perfect backpack for that one bag traveler that might need to carry just a little bit more, but can condense everything they need into one very, very nice package. Let's get into it. Okay, so Able Carry was super nice enough to send this over to me, as well as an accessory that I'm going to show you on the inside, and I'm super grateful because I literally just got back maybe a couple hours ago from a 4-day trip over in Colorado. I drove over there, so I did this as a road trip bag, right? But just from using it as a road trip bag, I can already tell this thing would be absolutely phenomenal for one bag travel in terms of also plane travel, air travel as well. My phone just went off. How unprofessional. But just taking this on the road, I really liked having the suitcase style backpack. And what I mean by that is not like actual suitcase style, but you can live out of it. You can open it up. You have easy access to everything you need. So using this in a car is a really awesome experience, especially like just living out of a bag. You want it to be organized and set up in a way that you can get everything you need, and everything is kind of nicely placed, and you have almost a pocket for everything you need, or you have your place for your pouches and everything. And when I was staying with family over in Colorado, you know, I opened this thing up and I had everything I needed to grab for clothes for the day, for camera equipment for the day, everything like that. And overall, I'm honestly super impressed with this bag because it reminds me of a lot of other bags that I've used, but it kind of improves upon a lot of those places that those bags were lacking for me personally. I think the biggest draw for me is for when it comes in a couple different colors. I went ahead and got this in the blue because I didn't see a lot of people reviewing this in the blue. I saw a lot of the green and the blacks. But the X-Pack material that they used on this, but they also used on their accessory, and I did their daily backpack not too long ago, and it was the same materials on that, is honestly quite phenomenal. I really like the feel, the texture, the touch. I have a dog that sheds a lot, brushes right off, dust, dirt, water, all of that. It doesn't phase this bag. This bag is really built for the elements, which for the nomadic one bag traveler, maybe that's hiking or backpacking across, you know, wherever they're going, or just someone that's maybe going to a tropical climate or a hot climate or a dusty climate, wherever you're going, I think this bag is really, really well built to withstand all of those elements or all of those situations that you might encounter. The other thing that I think is super awesome about this bag is even though it is super heavy, this bag, I packed it out. I mean, you're gonna see I brought all of my camera equipment as well as a packing cube and all my other travel equipment as well as some tech gear, all kinds of stuff. And these straps back here, very, very thick, very robust, very nice and super comfortable. And even without a waist strap, because I don't even see, I didn't look into it. I don't think there's even, I don't see a place to even attach one. I don't know if Able Carry is planning on coming out with one that maybe you can attach in the future. I personally don't like hip straps. I don't ever use them. I don't find them useful. If I'm going like hiking with a backpack that's meant for hiking, I'm gonna load it out, then that's different. But for travel, I think they're floppy. I think they get in the way. Not a huge fan. I found this thing to be very comfortable. This was my also like a little bit of a day bag when I got to where I was going. A little bit too big to be a day bag for my normal like vacation-y travel accessories. But what I like about this is you'll see I was able to bring legitimately all of my camera gear that I would need if I was traveling, I wanted to do videos or anything like that. It all fit in here nicely. And as a day bag, all that still fit in there nicely, minus like my packing cube and stuff. So it's just a little too big. I think I might need to go with like a sling or something to bring with me to kind of carry some of the gear around. But my point is that with these straps and this air channel, you have a luggage pass-through back here. Always gotta point that out. But all of this back here, it's very, very comfortable. Though I guess I'm considered on the shorter side. Very comfortable. Like I said, the straps work out perfectly. My wife, who is like 5 foot exactly, even this bag didn't look super big on her. If I can get her to let me film it on her back, I'll put it in here. She usually doesn't. She likes to stay out of the YouTube channel, which is fine. But it works really well. It's a unisex backpack. It's not, I don't think it's too big for the ladies that are on the shorter side. I don't think it's too large or small for the larger frame or smaller frame people. I think it fits every frame is I guess what I'm getting at there. Another thing that I really like about this is the sternum strap, right? A nice sternum strap is a must for me. And the fact that this is not only extremely easy to move up and down, but has that nice magnetic attachment. We can just easily You know, it's a magnetic, so it finds itself. That, to me, a one-handed sternum strap is a must. I'm getting away from liking the clips. I think that the Fidlocks or even these magnetic ones like this, we've seen this on like the Prima and a Rant from Boundary Supply. This is so much nicer to be able to one-handedly, especially on the move, taking this thing on and off, whatever you might need to get to. There's a side access for like other tech gear and stuff. If you need to get in there, swinging it around, you want to be able to put that sternum strap back on there easily, and this bag did it very nice. Other thing real quick on the front where these straps are is you have like their logo where it says Able Carry right here on the strap. I believe there was the same thing that there was on the daily bag. There's another one right here on the side, and I think that's pretty much it for logos. Another thing you have on this bag is two handles rather, to grab onto. You have one here at the top and then one here on the side where you have that tech compartment I was telling you about. So you have two right there. On the bottom, however, you don't have anything. But honestly, not bad. I found that even though this material on the bottom is different, it feels like Cordura. It's different than the X-Pack. It's like the only spot besides the frame on the back here that has a different material, and it works, honestly, because when you're putting this bag down, this is the kind of material that I personally like, and you can even see the difference because this has collected some of my dog's hair and stuff like that. Another thing you also have, for those of us that like to use the hero clips, which I mentioned in my EDC, what I carry kind of video, there's plenty of places to clip those on there, on the outside of the bag, so you could, you know, if you want to bring extra accessories that way as well. Okay, with all of that, also real quick while I'm thinking of it, on the laptop compartment, you have weather guard, YKK zips. The other zippers are YKK, but not weather guard. But again, a very water resistant bag with this X-Pack material. Definitely not worried about it. It actually snowed a little bit while I was out there. No issues whatsoever. Like I said, built for the elements. Should probably also throw in there that these on the back for the laptop are lockable. All of these zippers, the front main and the laptop, are also lockable. Okay, now with all of that out of the way, let me go and walk you through all these pockets. I have this thing, it still has my loadout from my trip, so I'll show you everything I brought. Start with this water bottle pocket, right? Nice. Honestly, I really like these hidden water bottle pockets that, yes, they take up a little bit of dimension on the inside of the bag, but if you don't use them, they do fold away quite nicely. You can also use this for tripods. I was able to put some tripod adapters in here when I was out doing some photography stuff. A nice outside pocket that can easily double as an extra like quick access tech compartment, or if you want to, a nice water bottle. You got some mesh down here. I really like this. This makes it easy to stretch out. Good water bottle pocket. You can't really fit some of the larger ones in there, but if you like these hideaway, which I know some people do, a lot of people like that, like the Bellroy Transit has it, where it's just a hideaway water bottle. I think those are nice. I think that when you can choose to have a water bottle pocket or not, but it's still on the outside and easily accessible, to me, that's a must. I don't like a bag that doesn't have one, but a lot of times you get bags that have like simple, like not even this kind of mesh, right? This is a little bit of stretchy mesh. This isn't even that bad, but like you get like the see-through mesh, and you can tell that over time it's gonna wear out, it's gonna rip, it's gonna tear. You get that snagged on something, it's gonna rip right out. It doesn't always hold your bottle right. Not my favorite type of water bottle pocket. This, however, very nice. On the inside here of the entire bag, you have this nice ripstop lining, right? So really, really nice material that Able Carry put all over this bag. On the adjacent side, you have a little pouch here. This is for other tech gear. This is where I've put my tripod for my Ronin SC gimbal. I'm just gonna put that right there. You have a spot in here to do like carabiner stuff right here, if you can see that. Good spot for security dump, right? I like to mention a good security dump pocket. It's a recurring theme on this channel because a good security dump can make or break my airport experience, because TSA is a bitch, and I don't like having to take everything out of my pockets and put them on the tray. So if you have a good pocket on your bag, you can easily kind of just put all your, your phone, your wallet, maybe your iPod Pro case. You're not putting a lot of items in there. It's not meant to carry a lot of stuff, but something like this could easily fit a phone and a wallet, your case. There's also another good pocket I'm going to show you that you could also use for security dump. But this is a nice little good spot maybe to put your USB charger, like your power bank, and a cord. So that way when you get to your seat, you can just quickly pull this out and plug in whatever device you're using. I typically just have my phone, so it's really nice to just be able to pull that out, plug your phone in. Although now most airplanes have like chargers under the seats and stuff, so you don't even really need to travel with a power bank. I still do because you never know. You know, if you fly Spirit, you know, you got to pay for your own seat and then build it like IKEA furniture when you get on the plane. But not dissing on Spirit, but they suck, you know. But hey, they're cheap, so what are you gonna do? On the front here, this is another like large, slidey, quick access pocket, right? All kinds of stuff in here. You've got a key clip for keys, which I very rarely ever use these, and then you have two like mesh guys in there. In one, I threw a notebook just to take some notes, and then towards the bottom here is where I put this is my camera battery charger, and then I put my iPod Pros in there, and then I also put my power bank in there. It was a lot more organized originally, but all that, it kind of fits in there pretty nicely. Even though it all slid down to the bottom, right, I can easily kind of still figure out what I need and pull it out. I probably should have put this in the side compartment, but I didn't really pack that well this morning when I left because it was like a 9-hour drive back here to good old Salt Lake City, which I'm getting ready to move from anyway. So get a nice like 2-day drive ahead of me. But a very solid pocket, right, with just two little mesh guys on the inside here that make it nice to organize some of the items you don't want to fall to the bottom. But everything else, like you saw with my Canon charger and my power bank, will fall and they'll get caught down here in the bottom. So better for larger items, maybe like a tablet or something like that could easily fit in here. But a really solid front pocket that if you don't even want to use, you can actually pack out more in the middle, I learned, and eat up some of that dimension, because if you pack out the middle super heavy, it will start to flatten out this pocket, so you're not going to get bigger or bulkier items in there anyways. On the back up front is like a sneaky little like hidden pocket. This is like where you're going to get your like secret passport pocket kind of. It's not down here for once, it's up here. Could potentially be used for security dump. I found that with like, I tried to put my iPod Pros in there, and what I found is it does kind of bulge a little bit right here, and I could feel it. I could feel it in my upper back just a little bit. So I think that might be a better pocket for thinner items like a passport, like a wallet, maybe your boarding passes, things like that. It is a little hidden, but it is very easy to get into. I didn't have any issues with this flap, with the zipper getting caught, anything like that. Put the bag down, easy to get into. It's basically a quick access at the top. I think it's supposed to be like a hidden pocket, but honestly, I think it works really well as either. Also, that quick access up top for like sunglasses and stuff. Again, just be a little careful. I learned that bulkiness can affect the bulginess towards the back, where like the back panel is. Okay, then we have the laptop compartment, right? Which has on one side, it zips almost all the way down, and on the other side, it'll zip like barely at all, right? So you get this nice kind of like this opening going on. I have in there right now, this is my 13-inch MacBook Pro with my hard drive attached to it. So you do have a laptop sleeve here, and then you also have a spot for a tablet underneath that, right? So this is tablet, and this is computer, and then back here you can actually see the frame. A lot of bags are doing that now. We can like unzip and see the back panel. But the thing is about the inside of this bag, right? It just looks comfy. It looks good. That lining, that material, the way it is, it's very padded. This laptop compartment has a lot of padding in it. I'm not worried about dropping it and my laptop getting hurt. It has good protection and is a very solid and honestly easy to access laptop compartment. But the nice thing is on the other side of this pocket right here is perfect. Also could be used as a security dump if you left it unzipped, because it's right here at the top. This is where I've put their other little pouch. I'm going to show you that here in just a second. That's the other able carry accessory. But up here, these are perfect for, I just dropped it, batteries, right? I have both of my Canon batteries in here. This is the perfect, it's like, if you don't want to quite bring a camera cube like I didn't want to do, but you still want to bring some of your camera gear, this bag will allow you to use some of these pockets to perfectly fit some of your camera accessories. You can also use this for cables, SD cards, all kinds of stuff. It doesn't have to be specifically for batteries. They are a little bit on the larger sides, which I kind of like because, for one, you have a bigger camera battery. you're set. But for two, you know, if you want to use it for other things, you can. But I really like that addition to this pocket. This pocket has a little bit of dimension to it, enough to where I could fit a small case, right? So this is good. Just stay, 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 stay. This is the little like able carry pouch. Now, I have my favorite tech pouches that I'm using, but this was just like my cable dump pouch, right? It's a very simple, nice little pouch that I was able to put. I have all kinds of cables for my power banks, for my phones, for my chargers, for my DJI, for my Canon, for my Ronin, like all kinds of cables, all kinds of chargers, all kinds of accessories cables. And sometimes my tech kit, I don't want to put all that in there because I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. If I need an extra cable, or if someone needs an extra charger, this is my new, well, that's awesome. This is my new cable kit pouch. Super solid accessory from Able Carry, like I said, made from that same X-Pack material, YKK zip. Really came in handy, and it fits perfectly in that compartment. I really hope nothing broke in that. And that is your laptop compartment. Now, before I further either injure myself or anything in this bag, I will show you the main compartments. Almost zips all the way down, and bada bing, bada boom. This is everything on the inside, plus some organization up here. What I have in here is my Western Rise Versa hat. I am gonna drop everything out of this bag. This is a really solid hat. It should be on the website this Saturday. So this comes out on Wednesday. So this will be on the website on Saturday in a bunch of different colors. Great travel, workout, athletic hat. Really dig this. It's in my hat review video if you want to check it out. Super, super solid. What else I have in here? This is part of my Ronin SC gimbal. Just gonna throw that right there. I got my Canon M50 just sitting in here because pretty well protected. The handle to my Ronin SC, my Wandrd Tech Kit, my Wandrd Dock new toiletry kit. I'm gonna literally break everything I own, and it's gonna be, my wife is gonna kill me. And then I have my packing cube with all my clothes. This fit all my clothes for a 4-day trip in this nice little Pakt Packing cube. Got plenty of clothes in here, plenty of stuff that condenses down. Now that I pretty much only have barefoot shoes, even my hiking boots are barefoot, I cut back on having to bring socks and stuff, which is super nice. But that is the packing cube that was in here nicely. And you got all of this space. You also have, right here is where that water bottle pocket is on the side. And then you have a little bit of organization here on this side as well, where you can easily fit other accessory items if you wanted to, but it's super solid. And then the organization on the front of this bag is also really nice. You got a mesh guy, which is where I put my MacBook charger. Really nice dimension on this. And then up top here is where I threw my SD card case. So both of these were really solid in transit, in needing to get stuff, and you know, going out and doing stuff with my gimbal, which I just got this thing, this, and I almost already broke it on day one. My water bottle spilled, and it got all up in the motors and everything, and I was pretty sure it was gonna break, and I was gonna cry. But it's fine. It's all fine. We're all fine here. It's all good in the neighborhood. Inside of this bag, I like the minimal organization. You only got really 3 places, if you include the one on the inside here, to organize. But this, coupled with the back organization, with the side and with the front panel, and with this quick access, I really do feel like this bag hits the nail perfectly on the head of having enough organization for your stuff without overwhelming you with options of where to put your stuff. What I really like is that these two could be used for just about anything. You can fit all kinds of stuff, smaller items like SD card cases, your chargers, anything like that can fit up there, where this could even be used for extra clothing like underwear, socks, personal items, hats, you know, things like that. You can fit a variety of things. Another thing about this bag that I really dig is that, for one, most of my packing cubes, I have a packing cube video on my channel from a while ago. It's not including the Pakt Packing cubes, those are pretty new. But pretty much every packing cube I own, even my big Milliken one, will all fit inside this bag. So it can fit a variety of packing cubes. You also don't even have to use packing cubes, and it'll fit everything you need. It is a super, super solid, fun bag. Like, it's been a while since I've used a travel bag and been like, whoo, that was a good time. But this one, honestly, it was a good time. I really enjoyed it. There's a lot of things about this bag that I think Able Carry did really well, and overall, I am thoroughly thoroughly impressed. So with that, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about this bag, let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer those for you. Shoot me an email, odiematthewsbags@gmail.com, if you have any more inquiries or anything like that that you want to talk about or chat, or just you want to send me an email. You can also support me on Patreon. Bonus videos, early videos, polls, topics, giveaways, things like that all happens over on the Patreon. I really dig talking to my Patreon supporters. They're awesome. You get news first. I share exciting things over there, and we have nice little discussions about stuff. Thank you guys again for watching. Leave a like, subscribe for more nonsense, and I will see you next time.